Hey guys, we're using Wilderness Specialty packs this year. So all of you guys have been emailing me and wanting to know about this pack. Stay tuned. This is the Wilderness Specialties Bighorn Pack, and it is on their Kodiak frame. Everything is completely made in America. The reason that we started using Wilderness packs is they're built in my home county, which is Klamath County. They're built in Klamath Falls, Oregon, and I used these packs way back in the 90s, and they were the pack to have in the 90s. And I've fallen in love with them back then, and now as they come forward and you guys see more of them out there in social media, and they have their website wildernessspecialtypacks.net. Anyhow, I started using these packs this year. I got 200 miles or so underneath this pack. You could live, this is a 3,000 cubic inch pack. You could live out of this thing for 4 days. Pretty nice. Let's just dive into it, and I'll show you a little bit about the pack. Now, the pack itself, like I said, is 100% American made. It's lifetime guaranteed. If you have anything go wrong, they replace it. My old pack, I had what they called a muley pack, and I sent it back to them. I ripped out the zipper it was 15 years later. Ripped out the zipper, sent it into them. They not only put a new zipper in it, but they cleaned up all my webbing and my pack came out almost brand new again. So it was really cool when I was talking to these guys and they said, "Hey, well, let's get a pack on your back and see how you like it." And they never did ask me to even pitch their packs. They just wanted to put them on our backs and see what we said. And then after the story of me using their packs in the past, they were like, "Yeah, that's something that we would like to see. If you like that, check it out. I want you guys to give us your good, honest opinion." They saw some of our YouTube videos. They know we like to pack in them places. They know we like to put quite a bit of weight in the pack. So they were like, "Yeah, give it a shot." So we did. And this is, as you can see, this pack is still pretty good looking shape. I mean, it's been out in the woods. I guarantee you this thing's going to last me quite a few years. But we've beat it up pretty good. One of the things that I do like about the pack is it has all these compression straps that go on the pack itself. So you could get in there, set up camp if you're doing a spike camp, and then you could pare it down. So these straps come right across, and you could collapse these. And I use just the main when I'm just hunting elk, and you guys will see some of that in some of our videos here in our elk series here. You'll see where I've taken and I collapse this stuff down. I don't use the outer bags. I just collapse those down, and then I have the inner bag for my pack. And of course it's got a frame, which if you're elk hunting, this is a huge deal when you get one down. To have a good solid frame is a big deal to me. I'll give up a pound or two for a good solid pack, and this is good, and this frame is good and solid. They say it'll handle up 150 pounds, but if you look at it, everything is hand sewn. It comes with a front pocket. This little pocket is what I use for most of my camera gear, and then I like to use the back pocket for the food that I'm going to eat that day, so I don't have to crawl into my pack and try to get my food. Now this is not really a pocket here, but if you tighten down this bottom strap real well, you can put anything in there and it's not going to fall out. So I use it for a pocket. There is a sew-in pocket that I carry my batteries and some, the camera gear in, so I could get quick access to my batteries and stuff. Now on my bow, it does have a rifle and a bow scabbard that folds up underneath there, and that has Velcro, so it holds up underneath there, and it works great for the rifle and the bows. The one thing that so you take it and you can put your rifle through there, and it protects your rifle scope. That's one of the reasons that they built this the way they did, is so they can protect that rifle scope when it's on your back. We will use that feature a lot. With my recurve bows, I just strap them in. So I just use the compression straps and strap them in, and it'll hold it off to the side, you know. It's a little bit too tall. If you put it in there, and you've probably seen some pictures of mine, that's just too tall for me in the woods. So it does have the scabbard. It has that. The 2 outside pockets. I carry my quick get to gear. You know, I carry my water bottles and stuff in that. This, I carry my tent. My tent fits perfectly in here. I have an Alps Lynx 1-man tent. In this pocket, I carry just all sorts of assorted stuff. So that's pretty much the pack. It's all handmade in America, all hand sewn. Just super sturdy. Everything's double stitched. If you look at it, they're super sturdy. They even have these in ASAC camo now. You can get them in several different colors. The lid actually is attached. And whoops, the lid is actually attached, and it has a zipper pocket in the back where you can put all like your knives and stuff, things that you carry, you know, to butcher and things like that. All my gear that I'm going to use right away. So that's the pack itself. Another thing I'd like to show you is it's got the side bags. So you do have side pockets, and they're very, very big side pockets. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. All my wind checker is in there. Again, zippered, really big. The outside, these straps, if you get the option, they have these optional where you can put stuff on your straps, and you don't have to pull the pack apart to do it. All you got to do is, it has this optional snap, and you just could unsnap that, pull it out, put your stuff on there, like your pistol or whatever you want to put on there. The cool thing about this is now, say you get something down and you need to pack it out, this pack is ready for that. You notice how long your compression straps are? So you have extra compression straps here, extra room in them, and that's because you can put meat in between your pack and your frame. And all you got to do is you just pull these 3, and they just pull out. I like them because you can pull them apart real fast and easy. Okay, so you can pull these off. They come off. There's 3 side pieces that attach to the frame. The frame, and then your hip belt attaches to the hip belt on the suspension of the frame. So now you have the complete pack off, and it's sitting there. Now you have just the frame. Let me throw the pack over here. Now you have the frame. And on the frame itself, it has compression straps and a meat shelf. And then, of course, on your meat shelf, it comes all the way under. Wilderness Pack Specialties has been around a lot of packing of meat. And they also do a lot of, they did some of the frame and packs for firefighters. They've done them for military. So they've been around a lot of stuff. And, of course, the cool thing, it's made in the USA. Even the frame is made in the USA. Now, so there's something special about this frame. Everybody's been asking me about the frame. So this is the frame. Now, one of the things I'd like to show about this frame is, for one, you can lash anything on it. Wilderness makes lashing straps. So it's the same straps that are put on the pack. They go right through here, and then you could just lash anything on it. You see, this one already has all the straps on it. These frames come with all those. But this is the cool thing about this frame. If you guys could look, there's very little vertical movement in the frame. So when you're walking, it doesn't want to bend on that frame. But when you are twisting, there's a ton of lateral movement in this frame. So very little vertical, ton of lateral. And you want that in a good frame, because when you're shooting, because I'll shoot with that pack on, that frame, everything will move with me, with my torso this way. It'll move with my torso that way, but it will not move vertical. So your loads won't be pulling down on you and shifting on you. Your load stays right close to your body. The suspension itself is all adjustable, super adjustable. I mean, you could adjust where the top comes, your load levelers, You can adjust all that where it attaches to the frame, and then you can adjust on top of your suspension. You just pull this rod out, and you can adjust where your shoulder straps come across this frame. So it'll fit any torso. They did it that way. They took off after some of the military stuff where the military needed a frame that would fit anybody, and this frame will fit anybody. It's got suspension in the background here. The hip pad, these are all handmade. The hip pad's handmade. The side pads are handmade. When this wears into your body, it's like a good horse blanket on a horse. If you guys have been around horses or mules or anything like that, you put the right horse blanket on, and it's just a lot more comfortable for the horse. He doesn't have any chafe marks and things like that. That happens with these. It's like a good pair of boots. So this is the Wilderness Specialty Bighorn Pack Kodiak frame. Together they're $350. Can you believe that? American made. You're not going to find a better pack and frame in the hunting world. You're just not going to find it. So we were a little bit skeptical because we didn't know about this frame and stuff at first. But you could even ask Gage. This setup really was comfortable. We were in some pretty nasty stuff. You guys didn't get to see it because our audio was bad. Hopefully that helped you guys out. You guys have been wanting to see this. Go to Wilderness Pack Specialties. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's good stuff. Good quality stuff. I like it. It's really comfortable.